Here's a question. Did the U.S. government cut a deal allowing a violent Mexican drug cartel to smuggle drugs over the border in exchange for intelligence on rival drug gangs? That's the new allegation from a high-ranking cartel member. And William LaJeunesse is live in Los Angeles with more on this. Tell us exactly what the allegations are, William.
Well, the claim is not only did the U.S. government send guns south of the border to the Sinaloa cartel as part of Operation Fast and Furious, but the documents say that the U.S. allowed tons of cocaine to come north as part of a deal that we cut with the Sinaloa cartel. The allegation is made in a defense motion by Vicente Zambada Niebla, a high-ranking member of the Sinaloa cartel. He is indicted on federal charges being held in Chicago. He and the cartel's lawyer, Humberto Loya, allegedly acted as DEA informants who provided intelligence against rival drug organizations. In exchange, the U.S. not only allowed the cartel drug loads to come into the U.S., but we withheld information from Mexican police on the whereabouts of the cartel's leaders, including Ismael Zambada, Vicente's father, and El Chapo Guzman, the most wanted man in Mexico. Both are fugitives, and many have speculated the reason they're free is because they've been tipped off in the past. Now, the DEA, Allie, and U.S. Attorney's Office will not comment. Now, in pleadings, however, the U.S. doesn't say that Niebla wasn't an informant, only that he did not act with their consent. Basically, this is an attempt by the defense to get at DEA records that would explain our dealings with the cartel and maybe get these agents on the stand.
And William, do we know who allegedly made this deal or who authorized it?
Right. Well, the first deal was allegedly cut by Loya. He is the lawyer for the cartel, and he did become a DEA informant, according to the records. And the Justice Department had dropped a case against him in 2008. Now, he allegedly fed the DEA information from Zambada and other cartel leaders. Later, the DEA wanted to get closer to Zambada and Niebla, so Loya set up a meeting at the Sheraton Hotel in Mexico City where two DEA agents named Manny and David allegedly gave Zambada immunity. I'm quoting now from the pleading. Quote, the Sinaloa cartel was given carte blanche to continue to smuggle tons of illicit drugs into the United States and were protected from arrest and prosecution in return for providing information on rival cartels. Experts that we spoke to in this say that is typically when we do use informants, we usually have a written agreement. They doubt there is one in this case, but as a show of good faith, we maybe did allow drugs into the United States. The former DEA director, Karen Tandy, who our Department of Justice producer reached out to, says, and I'm quoting, I do not have any knowledge of this, and it doesn't sound right from my experience. We will see what happens as a result of this and where the pleadings go in this case in Chicago.
All right, William LaJeunesse, thanks so much for bringing this to our attention.
All right, now the feds